Hello, 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 and welcome back to Snowrunner. It is Monday, which means it's, it's Snowrunner. We're back in Alaska. Hope you're all well. Hope you had a great weekend. Hi, Bryce Bill Gaming on Kim City. Right, so last time, hey Josh Bernard. Hope you had a good weekend. So last time we ventured across into Mountain River and then onto White Valley. We built one of the bridges, we discovered the garage, and then we jumped this truck off the edge of the runway because it was the end of the stream, so you know, why not. This time we're going to do more building and exploring, but as you can see, I'm back in Northport because what tends to be the way, I think in Alaska more than some other maps, is it's a bit easier to grab cargo from other maps and bring it through rather than going the designated route. I've just got to remember to turn up the game volume. There we go. And just let me know if anything is too loud and I will try and adjust it accordingly. So, as you can see, we've got a Ford with a trailer with a lot of stuff on it. So you know, I did a bit of prep earlier on. As I do, I seek out a couple of missions to focus on, and then set up trucks and trailers, and that sometimes with a little bit of cargo just to save a bit of time. So, I mean, the service spare parts all come from here next to the garage. It's not entirely that far, and the wooden planks come from there, so you don't really miss anything. But I've got 4 service spare parts and 2 wooden planks. So this is for working on 2 missions. So we've got a bridge to build in Mountain River to just make life easier in the long run. Because at the minute there's no bridge for us to actually get across to White Valley. We have to take an alternate route that goes down some pathways that aren't really appropriate for this type of configuration of truck. So, you know, it'd be better with just a little flatbed, but that's not what we've got. I'm just gonna beat my way past these. So we're gonna work on building the bridge in Mountain River and then doing the long bridge in White Valley. I'm getting quite a bit of wheel spin. It's because I stopped mostly. One of these rare instances, so I'm just gonna winch myself from the rear. Just a little bit here and there. The rocks, the boulders on the road really wouldn't have helped. Alright. There we go. Spin to win. So yeah, we've got 2 service spare parts for the Mountain River Bridge, but we're not allowed to deliver those until the stage 1 is complete, the stage 1 aspect of that task. So we'll have to drop the cargo by the side of the road, go and get the first bit, which I think we can pick up in Mountain River, bring that back, and then we can deliver everything. So there's going to be a bit of crane work, which I know is everybody's favorite. Oh no, I cleared the gateway, didn't I? Let me just double check. Yeah, I can use the gateway to go straight to White Valley. Let me just check Long Bridge. Yeah, I think I'll go and do this one first. Or did I actually do it? Oh, no, it's still locked. I didn't do it from the other side, because you have to do the mission from the other side. So yeah, Long Bridge is also one of these 2-phase bridge builders where you have to drop off the wooden planks and then the service spare parts. So we've got to go the long way around. So yes, opening that gateway will be very important as well, or else we'll have to drag one of these oversized trailers really far. So yeah, into Mountain River. We've got the two service spare parts in the front, which obviously we'll take out and leave by the side of the road. So overall, we actually do have 6 items of cargo. If I turned around the rear service spare parts, I could probably get something else in that was 1 slot as well, to take that up to 7. Because why not actually have a realistic amount of cargo in the trailer? Eh? Why not? So we're just wading across the river, and because it's, you know, it's wood and it's service spare parts, so it's not really that heavy. So I'm not. Plus, they've all got their unloaded weights because nothing is actually packed. So living the best life. Although actually, some cargo does have a heavier unpacked weight than packed, which definitely sounds counterintuitive as I just destroy the engine. That's just from lack of grip and inability to turn. Right, through we go. I'll just have a little drink. For some reason, there's the sound of the trailer disconnecting. Right, while we're here, yeah, it's the only task we have. It was actually active. So it's called Restoring the Bridge, but on the map it's called Broken Bridge, and they've never fixed that. Which is a little bit weird and annoying. Right. Don't want to go too far forward. Handbrake on. Right. Let's hoist 2 of these out. And then we can restore the crane and pack. And so initially, I'd initially planned to do this with 2 trucks. One of them with a flatbed and the other like this. But I figured, well, if I just equip a crane to this truck, that... can I get that? Yeah, from over there. If I equip a crane, I can do all the loading and unloading from one truck. Because there's no harm in just leaving cargo at the side of the road for later on. The only issue is if a concrete slab is 1 cargo slot or 2, because I can never remember. So I might have to do some reconfiguring of the trailer cargo. Which is fine. It's always a tricky bit, that corner. And I don't know, I feel it's a bit weird that you never get to fix this bit of road. It's just forever broken. Oh. Slabs are 2 slots. Well, cargo manipulation it is. So we can't go down that hill because the pipe is broken, but that's fine. Oh. I stopped to look at the map in a really stupid place. Right, there we go. We got the momentum back. Thank you for that, Josh. Yeah, I don't know why I can never remember which way around they are. Oh, I was quite close to that barrier. I am going to use low gear because it just limits the amount that the drive wheels can turn. And it just means I won't... well, it's not that I won't. It highly reduces the chance of me just sliding down the hill, jackknifing and rolling over. So you can see I am actually slipping a little bit. but that's because of gravity. I mean, it's just as you would. Normally, you don't tend to go downhill in maximum gear. You reduce gear because your gear is set to drive your wheels at a set speed. Right. So I need to, nope, attach that, unpack, and then I'm going to take out one of the spare parts. Oh, hang on, the crane flicks out that way. I'm going to end up pushing the whole lot over. We rotate that around. Just pop that there. And move everything back one slot. It's quite dramatic. Oh. Oh no, we didn't want to do that. Are you going to use the Ford highway in Yukon, Canada? Well, Yukon is quite far away. But yeah, we'll continue to use highway, well, no all-wheel drive, no Diff Lock vehicles, wherever I go. There's that. How's it going, Zatanna? Hope you're well. Right, let's grab a slab. Medium pipe, small pipe, cement, concrete slab. Right, I do need to turn around, so I'm just going to reset the crane. Right, I'm going to see if I can push it around. Not really. Oh well. Right, this is going to take some, a little bit of back and forth to get everything the way I want it. Right, so we'll get the trailer entirely on the road. Everything is unpacked currently. The highway truck needs attention now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think the would work that well across the ways in the Season 11 maps, but yeah, Season 8 had a lot of roads in it, but a lot of terrain that probably wouldn't suit this truck very well. Right, so what I'm going to do is lift that out. Oh yeah, this would have been quicker if I'd have just taken both of them out in the first place. Good afternoon, Chrissy. Hope you had a good weekend, and oh, welcome. Right, attach that, and pack, and then detach that. Season, oh god, what was 9? 11, 10, 9. Ontario had some roads. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it was a highway map. It had some roads. It's, in general, it was fairly straightforward driving, no matter where you were. Oh. Ooh. I don't think these are actually going to fit. Actually, no, they should. I made them fit before. No. Ah, all that planning, it won't fit. Oh, hang on. Oh, well, it'll have to sit on the concrete. So I could have just left it packed after all. Ah, well, it was worth a try to get it all in. Right. Let's keep that up there for a second. As you do, just drive around with cargo 6-7 meters off the ground. Do not try this at home, kids. The winch was the first control. Right. Move that over there and repack. Oh well. You live and you learn. And we'll just plonk that on top. No doubt it'll fall off at some point. That Ford, it's like, really? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I hit a side barrier on the way here and damaged the engine. All right, off we go. I suppose. Yeah, maybe the extra 2 things fit earlier because of having some smaller cargo. Because it is pretty handy that, you know, you could. It's funny, you know, they load the service spare parts in lengthways when it's actually more space efficient to put them in sideways, because then you can get 2 in. But, you know, whatever. There we go. Yeah, Tamir is going to be just a whole different animal. Oh, it's going to be bad. Definitely going to be interesting. A massive challenge, a completely different approach is going to be needed to doing Tamir. Especially the mission to, was it transport the, is it a drill? You take it across like the 3 base maps of Tamir. All the way to the corner of Zimnegorsk. Like, ho ho. Crossing that river, that's gonna be awful. Might just have to do the entire thing like the long way around. Ease into this corner, but Cola's gonna, yeah, but Cola comes after Tamir, doing things in order. All right. Oh look, there's some cargo there for another mission. These can just go in normally. Fight. I'm gonna double check what the gateway needs, because if it needs service spare parts, I will just cram some more in. Block tunnel. Oh, no. Small pipes and concrete block. All right. That's fair enough. Oopsie daisies. Right. On to White Valley. I nearly forgot the name of the map. So yeah, if you don't build the bridge, you have to go like down along there, and then it's up and windy. So with a big rig like this, kind of just asking for trouble. Plus, I mean, as you saw, it doesn't take long to actually just build the bridge. Oh, we've oversteered. But at least with the long bridge in White Valley being done, it means we can avoid driving through the dirt patch, well, or the mud patch that links the two sides of the ring road. So we can drive a full loop. So question, when you get to Tennessee, how are you going to do the races with the highway truck? Well, the loop race will be fine. I mean, I don't have to get gold to complete them. I just have to finish. So that's not hard. That wouldn't be too bad. So used to off-road trucks guzzling all my fuel. So watching me drive past fuel. I mean, I've got 189 liters. I'm fine. Plus, I mean, garage is free refill when I've finished doing whatever bits and pieces. What am I doing? Long bridge. I could drive the long way around. Nah, let's go across there. Although, it would help with the exploring if I just went this way. There's a bit of a mountain path. I can't remember. It's been a long time. I think I do alright for fuel. I very rarely run out on any tasks I'm doing. We came into that maybe just a little too quickly. Let's let it roll. Going all the way down this hill in low gear would be, well, maybe a bit painful. I might get down to the bottom of the hill by the end of the stream if I use low gear. Or I can just be gentle on the accelerator. Oh, you see that? Starting, no grip. So you come off the gas, adjust your steering, apply more gas, and you start to turn a bit quicker. Alright, getting through the mud on this next bit. It's going to be... it might be alright, because I've got a weighted trailer, but I've also got a crane, which is going to dig the front in. What's a good off-road truck? This one. What, in the off-road category, or just in general something that works well not on a road? I can't remember what specifically is in the off-road category. Because it doesn't seem like their category designations make that much sense. But I'm sure they've got their reasons. Alright. What works for everything? The Azov 73210, the Zix 605R, the Zix, was it 612H Mastodon, the Azov 64131, the Azov 5319, I think it's called, I mean, this truck is pretty good. Cat CT 681 and 680. Pacific P12. A-Star 5600 TS. Western Star 6900 TS. There's lots of things. It depends what you want to do. Pretty much the best all-arounder is the 605R. Yeah, the Kenworth 963. Yeah, great shout. It depends what specifically you want to do. As you go to 100% each region, I will do as much as I can, Halos Nova. As you can see, I have 100% in Michigan, and we're 22% through Alaska. Yep, Daredevil Gaming. Yep, the Azov 7. That's a great truck. I think in terms of pure all-rounded, the Azov 7 is probably I'd say second to the 605R because of the ease of which it can do logging. Because it can do short, medium, and logs easily. The Vorons, also very good. I do like the Vorons. The two call-ups, although I prefer the big boxy one. Right. I want to turn around. So I'm going to reverse into this left. And we're going to do the block tunnel. The Tega 6455B. That's a great all-round. It's better than the 6436. I swear, whoever put this post on the inside of the corner doesn't know what's happening around here with all the trucking. So it's gonna be fun trying to get in and out of there. There's the watchtower around here, down at the coast. Right. Leave the trailer there a second. Let's go and get the watchtower. Ah! Whoops. Not like attraction. Oh yeah, the Tatras. The T8 what's it called? T853, the big one. 6455B I think is better than the 6436 for the Tatras. For the Tegas. It's just a bit more flexible. And you can actually have a crane and flatbed on it if you want. Unlike the 6455B. Best Scout Ford F750. Ooh, I think the Burlak might have something to say about that. It's probably a close call between the top three of the Scouts. Alright, let's reverse things out of here. I still don't know why the F750 is even in the Scout class, given it can't even tow Scout trailers at all. Whatever. The mobile garage. Oh, the crocodile. The crocodile's awesome. As is the pipe, like the pike. Was it like its little sister truck? In the right conditions, the trucks of the Western Star Wolfpack are pretty good, not including the 57X. That's a bit of a weird one. It's got such low ground clearance. Hopefully I can reverse out of here. So the lack of traction on the road, I'm unable to actually pull myself out of the mud. What map is the Tega 6455B? That is Maine, which was Season 6. And you have to do a lot of contracts to get hold of it. But that's also the map where you get the Aramatsu Forester, which is the best logging truck. Initially, the 57X didn't even have all-wheel drive. It was probably more useless than this in off-road conditions. It's because it ran so low. Voron-D, great truck. It is a little grindy to get. Oh, I was reading the chat. Western Star with a double lift axle. Yes. Yeah, that one's a great one. It's great with the seismic vibration unit. It's good at logging and just general cargo hauling. It's because it's got the OHD tires, which are, they fly quite under the radar as being a very good tire. I am destroying the engine in this truck. Used it in Scandinavia for the movie trailers. Well, Scandinavia is mostly roads. My trailer's stuck on a rock. Oh, the Dan. Yeah, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with the Dan. The Dan is such a weird shape. Come on. This road is particularly slippy. And then there's a dirty bit. That's the freeze-thaw weathering has got that. Right, so we've eventually made it to... This is where we're going. We've finished rhyming off every truck in Snowrunner. Because we're going to do Block Tunnel. What's this little mission? Search and rescue. I don't think you have to go out there. Well, Amir might as well pinch some fuel out of this. What trucks would I recommend to use for Maine? God, it was ages ago I did Maine. The Aramatsu Forester, which you get in Maine, you just have to find it. Tatra T813, it's pretty good in Maine. Quite big things. Big trucks. There's a lot of deceptively difficult terrain. Small pipes, concrete blocks. Sorted. Any of the Azovs would work well in Maine. You've just got to know where to drive. Like, there is definitely a knack to crossing the river in the first map. I found Maine to be quite weird. because all of the main objectives you pretty much can complete without actually really going into the other map. It almost doesn't need to exist. Although it's got some really annoying roadblocks in the second map that you can't get rid of and you have to go around. Oh, that's nearly. Right, let's have a quickie look at the map. I might try going up here. I just can't remember what's there. Catching the trees. Ooh, bit of a slide. You see the texture on the ground changes every once in a while. Different road surfacing. So I think the white one is fine to drive on, whereas the darker one is, I think, supposed to simulate like black ice. Oh, their signs fell down of their own accord. Wonderful. Right. Mars says, because I need to get fuel cargo, I need to go to the second map to get 4 of them. Oh yeah, there's like that far fuel station, I think. Yeah, that is a bit of a pain to get to initially. I think I took a fairly big trailer the first time and just grabbed loads and brought it back. There we go. Highway trucks doing what highway trucks do. There we go. Oh, another great one that people have, well everyone's missed. The Cat 745C. That's an epic off-roader. The beast. Right, I can now go through the tunnel. Yeah, the blockages are very annoying in Maine. They're very annoying. Turds. The path is there. Let's just see if I can get the Ford here. Yeah, let's see. Right, detach. Get rid of the trailer. Where we're going. We don't need roads. This runs parallel. Oh, well, actually, they should both end up down there. Wish I didn't have the crane on. Wish I did have a little bit of cargo as well. Maybe I should have brought the trailer. Oh no, the long wheelbase catching me out. Do you know the blockage on the road in Maine to get the... Yeah. You have to like deliver a lot of wood to like the other side. So you've got to sneak up the trees. If I've got a video on how to get the Forester, which you can find on the channel if you search like how to get the season 6 vehicles. There's a gap in the trees you can take near the garage to go straight up and over the hill. And yeah, you can also look at Map Runner. But yeah, I took I can't remember what I took. I think I took like a Voron through the trees up and over to get around to it. And then I had to do the same thing with like a flatbed so I could get the wood. Oh wow, this looks pleasant. Oh, there's nothing to winch on either. This is make or break. Oh, I'm stuck on rocks. Damn you, wheelbase. So what we did there was use the crane to just give myself some leverage. Do we need to finish every garage contract or not? For the what for? Oh dear. The doing the garage contracts just gets you the garage. Doing the lumber mill stuff gets you the Tega. It shows up as one of the rewards in one of the final contracts. The Forester, you just drive up to it, if I remember rightly. This is, it's quite windy for a truck of this size, this little road. Ah! That's an enormous boulder I've just raked out the ground. Oh no, there's some ice. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, we got away with that. Driving on a little bit of snow. Look at this thing. It's like a gazelle. And I'm at the bottom of the mountain, right? Here we are. Now begins the mountain ascent. If I can fit under the tree branch. Oh, challenge number 1, a hairpin bend. Come on. Huh. Was not expecting that. Right. Yeah, there weren't that many boulders when I got to that corner, but there are now. Alright, let's try some high gear. That was not a good idea. Not with there being so many corners. High gear, take a bit of more of a straight line approach to things. Uh-oh. This looks narrow. I really wish I didn't have the crane. Come on, Ford. Alright, build the revs. Give it some. Give it a bit of wiggle. Come on. Find the path of least resistance. Oh, that was close. That would have been a crane flick moment to get us back on the wheels. Oh, look at that. What a pro. It's the day the Ford climbed a mountain. Oh, thanks. It's identified the task that I'd already found. Right, so we've got the one there, one down here, and that one. Okay. Well, I think I will jump in this Transtar. I don't think there's anything attached to it. Nope. So we'll go and hit that. Good afternoon, Mr. Angry Gingerly. Hope you had a good weekend, sir. Ah. I presume it's this road, is it? Oh, maybe not. I don't think that was a very mighty climb of the Ford to get up to that watchtower. Maybe I should leave it there as like a monument. Oh, it's it's muddy here. No high gear for me. It's muddy, but not that deep. In Alaska, that's right. Oh, it doesn't help. I've got all this mud built up on the right hand side. Oh, it's digging in. Just be nice and gentle on the throttle. We'll eventually cut through it. Front's not digging in much anymore. This bit ahead is pretty muddy, so we're gonna go a bit wide of it and give it some beans. Oh, we got through most of it. Is the beach going to be fairly solid? It sure is. It's going to be better than the road. Why drive on the road when you can just drive over the boulder beach? I wonder, in the US, do you have daylight savings in the US? I've no idea. Yes. When? When do you, I guess your clocks would go backwards. When does that normally occur? See, the UK, it's already happened. About 3 weeks ago. So fall back. Which, is that this month for you guys then? Or is it in December? Almost 2 weeks ago. Oh, okay. A slight difference. What a little Explorer we've got here. This little truck is really growing on me. It's really quite capable. Alright, let me just mark that up. If this thing actually had all-wheel drive, it would be ridiculous. You nice. Nice one, AGL. Because it's so short, because it's a cab over, it's really short, so its handling is really good. And its general, I mean, it does have a raised suspension kit, but it's appropriately enough to actually get you over obstacles. Wow. You can get away with doing stuff like that. Oh no. How did that little tree keep me upright? Also, this thing is weirdly stable with a crane. It does not move. Huh. A bit weird as to why there are two. There's an upgrade over there, if I remember rightly. Let's go and get it. Yep, there it is. Just past that car. I get past this boat. Come on. Okay, the rocks make it a bit difficult to get the front end over anything. Just let me know if the various audios are appropriate. The music's not too loud or the game's not drowning it out. Oh, we've got a engageable all-wheel drive for something. Oh well. Not for this. There we go. My truck driver, arms of steel, dealing with this terrain with no power steering. Probably thighs of steel as well from having to depress the clutch. The clutch is an old truck, so not that forgiving. Oh, I see the road has decided to no longer be here with us. Go back down to auto briefly, and then back into high. I don't even know if it's this way. Well, maybe it is. Come on, up you go. See what I mean though? If this thing had all-wheel drive, it'd be very, very powerful. Power without purpose. Where's the last one? Over there. Alright, we'll nip this back to the garage. Go out on another jolly. So dated is the interior. I'm hoping I shouldn't have any issues really with sliding off the road. It's not as fast as the Ford, which at times I'm glad of that. Apparently I'm doing 15 miles an hour. That's a barrier. Sorry about your sign. Frantically steering. We're gonna open up the taps a bit. Whoa! Look at that, we nipped over the. Uh-oh, this is gonna end poorly. We held it. Combination of okay, now we've got a time limit because I've just completely annihilated a fuel tank. All in one go. Wow, and the damage was actually spot on for where I hit the truck for once. You've all driven over something, like the wheels hit a boulder and it said, oh, your fuel tank's taking damage. That's happened to everyone. Why am I going so fast? What the? What? I accelerated to ludicrous speeds then. I'm going to have to review that afterwards because I went way faster than I should have been going for high gear. We're tearing the truck apart. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I think you have to get it from there. 192 litres and count. 100, already 190. I better get a move on. It's taken me 10 litres just to get turned around. If you switch from high gear to top gear in auto, often launch you. Oh, but I went the other way. I went to high gear and I started to accelerate. Because yeah, the high gear speed is normally about the equivalent of 5th out of 8. But I went from auto to high and it shot off. Well, I think I did. After, like I say, I'll have a review. That speed was... Oh, sorry, yeah. I mean, I'm reading and driving. Cut me a bit of slack. Is this the road I want? I think. Right, 118 left. Can I get to the watchtower? Probably not, but it'd be a fun experiment. Look, dang, that truck is fast. It's not even the fastest one I've got in this 2-truck playthrough. Is it modded? No, no mods. Oh, whoops-a-daisies. This is completely vanilla. Ah! Oh, it's a bit of a slurry here. That's gonna cost us some fuel. Yep, the Tiger is not slow, but you know, you take it into mud and everything's slow. Also, that has all-wheel drive and Diff Lock always on, so it has many advantages over this truck for speed. 33 litres. No, I'm not going to make it. It's all the way over there. You gave it a good go, Transtar. I let you down by smashing your fuel tank on a barrier. It's not bad. The music actually fits for once. Come on. I'm starting to get to the point where my consumption is higher than what I've got left, so it starts to stutter. Wow, that really was good timing. You know, I suppose we've explored most of the area around the watchtower, so it's not that vital. There's some horrible bit here anyway that we never want to go near. This is an awful road. Right. I suppose I should do some more missions, right? So, search and rescue is to grab Scout 800 from the island. Well, why don't we do that? We'll jump in the mountain climber. Oh, of course. Stupid. I wish the aperture you could just set to default. There we go, 0. So you can see. Heading down the mountain, over to that little island. Not a bad view, is it? Oh yeah, the Transtar. I mean, the Transtar's not that fast. In the grand scheme, what's faster? I think this is faster, I'm pretty sure. The Twin Steer is scary quick, given its size. The Royal BM-17 is pretty quick. Speed is helpful, but it can also be very detrimental. Alright, now I've just got to gently get down this hill. How hard could it be? Ow! Are you referring to the Tega? Oh yeah, still, yeah, it's got an alright speed. Compared to a lot of the Russian trucks, yes, it's one of the fastest Russian trucks. But the North American trucks have it beat for speed, like, easily. The Royal is the fastest in the game. That's why it feels like you're about to zip back in time when you drive that thing, especially once it gets bouncy. Right, let's just gently roll down the hill. Oh wow, coming down the hill is so much easier. What a surprise. Twin Steer is very, very, very quick. The high range gearbox for the Twin Steer should genuinely come with a warning. Like, this thing will make you brown your pants. Especially around here. It's not really much of a path. Well, I suppose I'm going to just go through the snow. Oh dear. That's the thing, there aren't many areas in the game where you can get up to speeds such as that though, Josh. It's a shame. There's the runway. If you can maybe do, but you have to, typically you have to get a good run up. Coming from this corner, nipping across there and then beaming it. Yeah, Alaska's not that... there are certain parts of Alaska that I will be avoiding because I know they'll just be horrible. I mean, this on the eastern side of this map, even for big trucks with mud tires, oh, you can really struggle through this area. You got them to those speeds in the glades. Oh, nice. I imagine there was some drifting going on as well. Some 8-wheel twin steer drifting. Oh, there is actually a little track there. Oh well. Perhaps I should have considered it for the way back. A lot of airtime when you hit the rail crossings. Some big air. Oh, excuse me. Is this bush to? Wow. Don't mess with the shrubberies. Around the corner we go, nice and gently. Okay, no time. I think because of the weight I'm dragging behind me, I can't really put it in high gear. I suppose let's put a marker on that. I'll go and grab that. The aspects of completeness. Oh wow, we were at 22% earlier. Oh, there's the gap in the railing. Take this in reverse. This might afterwards just require a reset to the garage, but that's fine. Oh, it's the race suspension for the Paystar 5070. Oh, look at that. What a machine. What's deep river driving? Ah. Oh, it's another vehicle rescue. Okay. Well, seeing as this has just proved itself as the little scout rescue, she'll repeat what we've just done and move a Scout 800 to a house. That black ice. So as long as you keep the revs high, you'll stay in the high gear. Oh, get the back end out. Right, so we want. I think when I very first did this map, I did the cat. I used the cat 745C for this, and then realised why you don't put the cat 745C in water. That was a very swift lesson. The water's pretty deep down there. Okay. It's in a nice awkward spot. It's gonna take some reversing action. Or not. You don't fancy reversing there? No? Okay. We'll try a bit further over. Yeah, that's better. Well, now I need to post up a task to rescue me. There's no getting that out of there, is there? Alright, back to the garage. Alright, let's have a look at tricks and investigations. Of course. Right, I'm gonna take the crane off. No, I'm gonna take the crane off. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'll just loop around. And we'll go and see how bad we are in the mud. Why don't I go under the bridge? Oh, it's a bit late for that. I'll do it again at some point. That's fine. I just wanted to see if I could do it that way. I was going to use the crane to pull it up the hill. It's no biggie. I mean, there are so many small trees that I wasn't really going to be able to catch myself with a quick winch. Should have flicked the crane out instead. No. Look at this, just how normal roads are made. This is where it gets a bit more tricky. There we go. So we get out of the mud. There's just no level ground here, no? This tree is blocking me. And of course, as soon as you get the winch out, it destroys itself, leaves reality. I'd love to see a height map of the map without the mud on it, to see all the little troughs that they put in, and the holes that they dig. I think that would be really interesting, just to see how messed up the game world actually is. Come on, crush you get. Slowly but surely. This water's quite resistant. Considering that it's a rocky base, there's quite a lot of slip. But there's normally a bit more grip. Like the little watery trench in Northport. Ooh, that's not a good winch direction. Oh, we'll be fine, I think, mounting this rock. Just keep the power on, just keep it moving forward, using the front wheel just to push us forward. Right, and now we'll reverse in to the trailer. Should be fairly straightforward. Oh, you're going to be muddy, aren't you? As soon as I hitch up, I am going to sink. Go, 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 go. Speed. Time is of the essence on this ground. This is going to be a difficult drive. Hope you buckled in. It's going to be a slow one. Ooh, the truck won't move. Interesting. Gonna need some help. This water area seems a lot more difficult than it should be, given the appearance of hard ground. So I don't think what we're seeing is entirely representative of the performance. Also, now I've got a very heavy trailer. Too far? What about now? What about now? Oh, this is gonna take me forever. But you have to just accept the reality of it sometimes. Cheers, Black Star Radio. Yeah, it's this is the type of environment I want to keep the highway trucks out of, because they are just so brutal. Because I think the tanker trailer is one of the heaviest. If I can get out of the mud, should fare a bit better. Oh, that's not going to help, is it? Out of the mud into the snow. Yeah, I can get a bit better drive in the snow compared to sopping wet mud. And the ground isn't really level enough for me to detach the trailer, roll forward a half meter, and then reattach. If only we could cause an environmental as if only. That would solve all the problems. How could they bring highway trucks up to the level of other trucks? Feel that in a way that wouldn't. Well, it'd have to be the tires. The way you could do that would be to make their off-road tires a bit more truck specific and just give them slightly higher values for traction. It's only the wet mud that they struggle, but that's where you need like Diff Lock. There's no point giving them more power. I mean, I think without the tanker I'm S+. With the tanker I'm S, so I'm not exactly struggling. I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, the snow's a bit too deep for high range, but we're getting there. Just as long as they stay out of the mud. That's the key to driving these, is stay out of the mud as much as possible. There we go. Next, what's out of fuel? Oh, it's more vehicle recoveries. Deliver it to the parking here. Well, that's kind of the theme for this map, is to scout truck recover it. Oh, and fix and repair it. Oh, let's have a look. I'm not sure how much it affects the... Ooh, drops it down to A. We'll see how this goes. Probably quite poorly. Oh yeah, like this and the Transtar weigh next to nothing. Because to me, they aren't very heavy at all. There's no need for them to be. That's why their power to weight is so high, so good. They're not normally needing weight to push down to get through the crap material to a surface they can drive along. But a nice bit of weight on the rear wheels does help them in their performance off-road. And avoiding weight on the front wheels. Such as not using a loading crane very sparingly. Oh, come on. Or is this a bit too much? Oh, no. No, we're getting there. It's just a bit more effort than the truck is used to. Nice bit of throttle balancing. Just to creep over through the mud. Ooh. Yes, I mean, what is the terrain drawn like here to be having to be stuck driving like this? Is level 30 max rank? Yes, it is. They have not added any more ranks at all. No, that's all right. Black Star Radio. Everybody's new to the game at some point. All right, let's see if I can reverse to the Chevy without falling over. There's a bit of ice. Yeah, thanks game, that's what I wanted to winch to, definitely. Right, get it a bit closer, because this is icy ground. So it's going to be a touch awkward. Middle point to that tree there, so that I can put myself forward while also steering away. That's alright, you'll find that. Oh. Oh, is that one too far? Oh, it is. What? Okay, just what? This game, the bugs do not make sense sometimes. Oh, the rear winch point isn't working. Oh, just turn the camera. What? Alright, let's get the Chevy over here. Oh, it's in, oh yeah, it's gonna fuel. Duh. Right, let's repair as always first. And then we'll refuel it. That way we can run its engine. Makes life a bit easier. Makes it less resistant. It might be a case of get through the obstacle, then tow the Chevy through it. Yeah, it's just a bit too much weight behind you to keep good momentum. Attacking Gibbs says, I should have tried using a highway truck when I did Alaska. I did use both Derry Longhorns a bunch, which are nice and fast. Low ground clearance. Oh man. Might not have said the same thing if you the Derry Longhorn you get in this map before they patched it. It was so bad. You couldn't lift the lift axle. I think it didn't have all-wheel drive. I can't remember if it didn't have all-wheel drive or it didn't have Diff Lock. It just made it so hard to drive. Its turning circle was dreadful. Yeah. Come on. Oh, there we go. We got back to the Chevy. Yeah, the maintenance frame does put a nice amount of weight over the back wheels. But it does reduce the power to weight ratio quite a lot. It'll be alright. I can go back on the ice in a second. It's the big Derry special. Yeah, the Derry special is good. It's got massive wheels and a big engine. Yeah, it's good. And it's very easy to get as well. Oh, don't slide into the lake. No, that's right. Yeah, they didn't patch the turning circle, but with improvements to it, like being able to raise the lift axle, which will make it easier to turn. It is better than it was. Oh. Hey Eric, out of curiosity, does the off-road gearbox provide better traction in low gears? I wouldn't have thought so, because the traction comes from the tires, but I don't dare mind the code or anything. I think the gearboxes tend to alter your fuel more than your traction. Oh no, I've got a rock stuck. And they obviously give you access to, you know, the 3 low range gears rather than just the 1. There we go. I think this is going to be the most in-tight delivery of a vehicle I've ever done. They're normally all banged up and ruined. Yeah, honestly, I can't say whether or not certain gears give you slight advantages in some way. I can't answer that. Sorry. It's just all I know about the low gears is they limit the speed in which your wheels can rotate. They give them a maximum rotation speed, which inadvertently aids traction, because if you spin too much, If you spin the wheels too much, then you don't have traction. So when you see like mud or water or snow flicking up in the air, that means you're spinning the wheels too quickly. So you would come down from like low plus into low, or low into low minus. But whether or not the off-road gearbox itself alters traction, I don't think it does alter traction values. That does typically come down to the tires. Why am I driving into the garage? Ugh. Right, let's take this disgusting maintenance frame off. Right. Where's the this? Oh yeah, it's here with a broken fuel tank. Come on, we're gonna make it to the watchtower. I'll just wiggle the wheels. We'll have to rely on gravity. Come on. Yes, we're getting there. Yeah, Moz, all of Angry Ginger Life's searches and mods, it should work in the game. Oh, we're getting there. Come on, cross the river. Who needs fuel? We've got gravity as our fuel. Oh, nothing like a bit of dry steering. Oh well. I tried. Right. Plug the oh, though, that's gonna be... Yeah, it's just a series of stuck vehicles, isn't it? Right, do we do plug the stuck truck? Well, I don't think it matters which way around we do them. Right, so if I remember rightly, the best way in and out is here. And you just trundle along the river. Let's go and get the dairy. Oh wow, that took the wind out of my sails. What's the state? Oh, it is actually Alaska on the back of here. Whereas on the Ford, it's Wisconsin. So maybe we should have seen that DLC coming. Ho, ho, ho. That was a nice little drift. Alright, I'm going to attempt to drive with one hand and have a drink. So right. I've got to remember where I can dive into the river. Just hope I don't smash the fuel tank on a railing again. Oh no, it's not there. I'm tempting fate. I'm tempting fate. Ah! I'm tempting fate. Somewhere around here, right? I mean, typically you would use a fairly big truck to do this, but this is what we've got. Oh, getting it up this hill is gonna be rubbish. Pushing into deeper water. There it is, Big Dairy. Be much easier coming down the river when we've got the flow of the water with us. Ugh. Get around that rock. Come on, little Transtar. Need you to get slightly up the hill more. Oh, this dairy will be a winch fest. Getting up the hill, it sure will. Oh. Alright, engine's on. That should help with rolling resistance. I think. Am I actually just going to use the low gear? Or. Oh no. Auto is fine. Just some really big rocks. Come on. Oh, you've got that big boulder in front. And there's not really much I can do about that. Right, I need to pull it backwards. Come on. It'd be nice if the truck actually did something. if it contributed to its own escape. No, don't. Oh, she's gone straight into it. Right, go backwards. Why is it not even driving backwards? I miss that in Snowrunner. No, in Spintires, you could tell the other vehicle which way to drive when connected with the winch. Not like stupid winch here. Right, I'm gonna get myself behind this tree. The old dumb winch, because I mean, it's supposed to mirror your actions, but it does a really bad job. There we go, right. Using the tree as an anchor, because obviously this truck is so light, it's probably half the weight of that dairy. Oh, this bit's gonna be fun. And it's just, the dairy's just being pretty much non-responsive. I think I want that side. Nope. Yeah, I do want that other side. No chance of it steering. It really is stubborn. It's not steering, it's not driving. It's really got to manipulate its positioning. Oh, gotta wrap myself behind a tree again. The middle reach. It will. Basically making no effort to... Which truck is which? Which truck is that? Which one? There are two on screen. One of them is labelled. I'm in the International Transtar. The one attached to my winch being stuck all the time is the 3194. They're both in the river. See, this is the mission. Come on. It's the Derry, it's in the top right of the screen. It's the Derry Longhorn 3194. I gotta try and do some boulder clearance. Just shove my front wheel into them and hope for the best. Oh, that one doesn't want to... That one doesn't want to shift. Yeah, the dairy's not even... It's not even spinning its wheels or anything. Is it all-wheel drive it likes? I can't remember. Yeah, I think I will... Oh my god, come on! It's not even steering. Normally they steer somewhat. If I'm winching it and it's on a toggle, it won't be on. Why would it be? That's far too logical. Well, at least I'm moving the boulders out of the way. Come on. Look. You can see it's not even trying to drive. Yeah. Alright. Try and position myself more to the side to see if it'll actually steer a bit more. That is not full lock. Get my axles behind that tree. Wait, it can't pull me over. No, there we go. Look, it's turned the bloody steering wheel. Everything is so extreme with this game. Now I have to go all the way to the other side so that it turns left. Because obviously it needs to avoid all these boulders. Watch the wheel turn. Still refuses to drive forwards though. It'll be pulled forward by the truck but not winched forward. Come on. Just gotta get it past all of these boulders. Also, it's a weird shaped truck. It's wedge shaped. Its widest point, the mudguards are extra wide, but the front is a lot narrower. Right, that's the first big obstacle dealt with. I think the next is just the river itself. No, it's this. Oh, really? Now you want to winch? Ugh. Come on, Derry. Walkies. Come on, over the boulder. You're supposed to be this all-terrain sand tank hauling maniac. But look at you. You're pathetic. Being outperformed by a tiny Transtar that essentially just has four-wheel drive. Is that too? Yeah, that's way too far. Oh, what are you stuck on now? I didn't think it was going to be this resistant. You want to winch the winch. Right, adjustments. Right, what's forward? Okay, forward should be easy for a little bit. I don't know why I put it in high gear. That was incredibly optimistic. Honestly, this thing's been flying over the boulders. But the Derry, would you kindly drive over this small pebble? No, I can't do that. No. Right, we want to be this side. I couldn't possibly drive over the pebble, sir. Oh, how am I going to get it to turn? Oh, no. Right. Keep going forwards. Keep going forwards. Oh, it's got another rock stuck in front of it. Why won't you reverse? Oh, that's not going to work for moving that, is it? And we need to turn around. Oh, turds. There we go. Oh, there we go. Got myself free. This is where I kind of wish I had one of the larger bumpers, so I could just push rocks. Nope, instead of just driving over them, because my ground clearance is so good. Okay, I think I just drove through it. Alright, I'm going to have to go this way. And that'll be enough just to get it between those rocks. There you go. There we go. Right. Now we've got to turn left. Well, the dairy's got to turn right, but... Oh, rocking the boat seems to work a little bit. Well, it was. There we go. Come on. You big camouflage jerk. No, yeah. I'm not American. Sarab Thakur. Is that how you say your name? Oh no, that inside rock. get up the hill a little bit, get the cab behind this tree. It's not going to be far enough. And it's going to be too far. Oh, it's not. Time to use a really big tree as an anchor. Oh. Or not. No. Come on, just go forward. Let me just drive over my own winch cable. Yep, there we go. Really having to manipulate the thing. Jeez. It's not going to want to drive up this hill, is it? Will it winch up the hill? Absolutely not, as the electric counts would say. Alright, get myself behind this tree. Come on, nearly there, and then we'll reverse back a little bit. Big tree anchor. So I mean, this is what they would use in the real world and stuff, isn't it? When you're off-roading, you use trees and stuff. Except you don't normally have to put your vehicle behind it to actually move something else. Come on, keep going, Derry. Don't you dare stop. Keep going. Come on, a little more. No, I can't get in the Derry. It's not mine. I don't own it yet. Am I going to be able to reach from there? I'm going to speed up my escape from this area. If I can hook my... Can I get that tree between my wheels and fuel tank? Probably not, to be honest. Come on. Up. Please be. Yes, it's close enough. Well, while that's winching up the hill, I will have another drink. I like how it just occasionally rocks the whole thing forward. That doesn't really make sense either. Oh, wonderful. I now can't switch it on. Right, this should reach. Oh, there we go. There, this is what I wanted to do on the tree, if I needed to, so I could be side on. Because I'm not, obviously, it's indestructible terrain, so I'm not going to pull it down. Come on, keep going. The only difficult bit is getting yourself out of there. Oh, turns out I'm not out of the woods yet. Oh, it's just because I've got no traction. Whoa, let's get over here. I feel like this has taken like an hour. Oh, we're not finished yet. Oh, Kuro, but cheers. Come on. And now the engine won't run. It's that middle axle. Well, the second axle. It's 4 axles, so it technically doesn't have this 2 middle. There we go. Oh. Oop. Hello, lamppost. Let's put some fuel in it. It'll make my life easier. It still won't move? This thing's a joke. Drive, you... there are many words I would like to use to describe this vehicle. Not the orange one, the green and tan one. Why won't it move? Oh my god, finally. A little bit of momentum and we should be on our way. Look how little effort the dairy is actually putting in. It should be able to just ram up behind me and push me. I'm gonna end up running out of fuel. Because this stupid thing won't move. Come on! Now it's going backwards! I wasn't wanting to go backwards before. I'm getting quite aggravated. So this is grippier ground, that's why I've turned around. And full reverse tends to go quicker than first gear. Come on! Oh, it's pathetic. No, 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 no! Why are you rolling down the hill? So it wouldn't go forwards down a hill, but it'll happily go backwards down a hill. Oh, can't reach it from there. 33 litres. It's a stupid vehicle. Alright, I've got maximum traction here. Of course, I don't want to drag it off the road. There's a trailer store here. I'm trying very hard to avoid certain words. Right, fuel's no longer an issue. This thing is such a pain in the backside. It was supposed to be easier now. The engine is definitely running. Come on. Oh, I suppose that's some progress. Right. Come on, you're nearly up the hill. It's almost taken as long to get up the snowy bank as well as this paved hill. Alright, surely that's enough for it to just drive. Are chain tires allowed? Yeah, they are, but I very rarely use them. There we go. It's just the Derry just not drive. It's not even attempting to drive its wheels. We're all right now. There are no more hills. This is where it drags me off a cliff somewhere. What a heap of crap. It might need some repairs. It doesn't affect whether or not it drives forward because it's... Oh no, that's gonna hurt. Oh, see, oh, now it wants to bloody move, doesn't it? All its wheels are intact. That would be the biggest issue. Right, it's out of fuel again. God, it's thirsty. It's run out of fuel from not doing anything. Alright. Chain tires would have helped with that last descent there, but I'd have been so slow for the rest of the job. Like, right, that's gearbox damage again. That normally happens when the engine is fairly damaged. That might be why it's running out of fuel so quickly, but unless the... Well, I don't know how it would... If the gearbox was so damaged that it slipped out of gear, I don't know how that really affects trucks that you're towing, because there's no way to know if it was in or out of gear. And for the majority of that time, it just would not move. I think had I not just refilled at that trailer shop, I'd have run out, which is pretty rare. Okay, can't turn the corner too sharply because of its wedge shape. It did, yeah. It must have been, I don't know, I feel like it was just sitting in reverse while I was trying to pull it forwards. In reverse with the handbrake on. But we've got it now. God, that took so long. Oh. But the main thing is the Transtar did it eventually. I had to utilize some dirt roads to get the motion going, but it did it. It rescued the dairy, and I only had to use the winch really to pull it up the hill. Right, come on, don't struggle on this hill. It's only a small one. Alright, let's see what state it's in. There's nothing to suggest that it would not drive. Well, if I was to drive it, oh my god, yeah, all-wheel drive with Diff Lock are always on. It shouldn't have had any issue, but it is in neutral, which means it, when towed, it can slip out of gear, which should mean that it just free rolls. Right, that lives there. That's the only time I'm going to get in a vehicle, apart from the Apache, that has all-wheel drive and Diff Lock. I need to spit on this thing on the way past. Anyway, right. Is that the last task? Deep river diving. It might be the last task in here, unless there's one in here. Right. Well, let's go and get it. So we want to head there. Although the gearbox and engine might have been alright, but I did damage them a little bit in the towing. What a useless thing. Right, let's go and tow a vehicle that's considerably smaller than us rather than considerably heavier. The watchtower in the northeast might have it. Yeah, I was gonna do this one first and then run and grab it. Run and grab the watchtower. Wow, this goes significantly worse since the last time I drove through. Is this the beach road? Yeah. Come on. Get your waddle on and get through this. Oh, that's a tree stump. That's a big one. But you can get over the rocks. There we go. That was quite a loud tut. Alright, so we're going to follow this along until we get to the bridge and cut under the bridge. Our snorkel is way higher than the roof, so being in the river at any depth shouldn't be an issue. It's just going to be maybe a little slow getting there. Oh, there's a puddle there. Huh. So I presume then, pretty much, apart from the various tasks around the map, the next place to sort out the tasks would be Mountain River. And actually Northport, because I haven't finished them there either. But the theme of the tasks in this map is 2 bridges and a lot of vehicle rescue. And then there's Pedro Bay. I think that will definitely be one to visit last. There will definitely be some aspects of chain tire used there. Because that entrance area as you get into the map is slidey. Oh, well, this is quite horrible. I feel like I could have just gone across the road and just bailed off the bridge again, but... Oh, let's get in through there. Oh, yeah, that's too much. Too much wheel spin. Ooh, suddenly that's... Oh, I hate these trenches. They put these little mud trenches. Can't get any sort of speed going. Oh, the ground firms up a bit. Actually, how far is it from the road? Oh. I had an idea of something to do, but it's too far from the road. I was going to see if the heavy crane, not the super heavy crane, but just the big, what is now the middle crane, I was going to see if that could reach, but that's very far. And the connection to the head of the crane for the winch cable seems to be based on the center of the truck rather than where the head of the crane is, which makes 0 sense. Well, this is we've proved it's quite hydrodynamic, so we'll continue to just drive this thing through the water. Well, at least it'll get a nice wash. Always got to keep the steering wheels a steering. Oh, that's quite deep, isn't it? Good thing I've got the snorkel. Oh, this was not the way to go. Not quite. Oh, I've got a huge boulder behind the wheel. Is the water in the cab? Probably. Look at that. It's like, yeah. Gazelle 2. Should really turn around. Where's it going to? It's the parking of... Oh god. That's a horrible drive. Transtar thirsty. Yep. You gotta be a bit worried when the water's getting up to the bottom of the windscreen. Oh, what about... Ooh. Can I get it to there? Ooh, maybe not. That bank is pretty steep. Bet if I approached it from that side, though. Oh well. On we go. Oh, you don't have a snorkel, so I'm going to have to switch you off when we go in the water. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's the really good thing about Angry Ginger Life's mods. They allow you to use the in-game vehicles, but just however you want to tune them. Give you that freedom to do whatever you want, because that's pretty much what this game is about. You've got a list of objectives. Do it whatever way you want. Right. Okay. So, sorry, I forgot to turn the water off. I'm flooding your engine. He does. Angry Ginger Life makes the mods. The very man in the chat. Well, just got to keep the power down. There we go. Right, the hills are normally pretty difficult, so being able to just high gear up and over is pretty helpful. Come on, Transtar. We've got this. Zoom in. Oh dear. Oh, hey, Sam. Nice to see you. To see you nice. Everyone should try the AGL Scout 800. Which will definitely be better than this little green one. And probably a better hauler than this Transtar. I'm assuming there's quite a few people in the chat that that use AGL's mods. It takes a lot of care over them. Right, let's speed this up. I don't need to do this, but I'm a little time pressured. You've downloaded every one of them that you can on console. Nice. I'm sure you'll be pleased to hear that. You do need to own the DLC to use the DLC modded trucks, I believe. To say sorry to the owner of this Scout 800. I did drag it through a mud pit before we got here. That's why it is brown and green, not just green. Scoot under here. There we go. Get some speed. Perhaps I cut across quite at the right time there. There is a path, but I don't think I'm going to use it. There we go. few more inches. There we go. Right, let's get this bad boy back to the garage and we will head out and we'll grab the last watchtower. Because that, I think, should uncover that area. So we've got to head up to here, which is, it's light meters away. Although that, I might be showing my age with that kind of reference. And we'll do that with the Transtar. Because I think there are definitely a good couple of contracts around this map. Specifically just in this little area. And one to tow, there's a high saddle trailer that needs to go to the port. Well, that hurt quite a bit. It ripped all the bodywork off. Done nearly 3/4 of the suspension. Ooh. Uh-oh, lamppost. No, we're good. Just, if you feel like it's going to be going wrong, just come off the accelerator. Because the trucks slow down automatically, for whatever reason. Because it helps kind of keep you safe. Oh, dear. Guide rails are so destructive. Oh yeah. Well, earlier where I punctured the fuel tank with a guardrail. Didn't hit the engine, not the suspension, no wheel damage, just the fuel tank. 50 damage, bang. I suppose, I mean, that's kind of what happens when you hit them at speed, so I only have myself to blame. It's because I like to do little drifts and stuff. So that's why I end up hitting them. Fuck. Driving with chain tires on is just so safe. Hang on. There's something in the distance. What's this? Is this the pipeline? So you're telling me the pipeline comes up the hill, hits that and goes, whoa! It does a loop-de-loop. What is that? Well, we're heading over there roughly, so we might be able to take a closer look. I've never noticed that before. A dark arch in the distance. Fairbank drift, yeah. I don't need chain tires. I've got family. Alright, so we already know this can get pretty much to at least the oil pipe. Oop. That's maybe a bit too much zing on the steering. Going this way, it's a complete contrast to when we came down this way earlier. Oh, come on, I didn't even hit the rock. racing against the fuel tank first time. Oh, there's an upgrade there. Is this, oh, is this technically a hidden one? This was actually, oh no, there it is. Come on, let me, oh my god. My tree's so resistant. Come on. No, really? I can't get any traction. This is a very weird way of getting an upgrade, isn't it? There we go, that's an engine for some vehicles I can't drive. The winch is auto on for whatever reason. Yeah, when that happens. There must be 2 button presses in the same frame and it just stays on. I can hear the Transtar trauma in your voice. Keep going. Thanks, Mikhail. No, the Transtar is great. It's really nippy. It's got good ground clearance. It'll do more than what you think it can. Oh, oh yeah, it does. It just, the pipeline just flicks up in the air. Wait, what? I'm not sure that's what the Alaska pipeline actually looks like. Plus, that would mean that it's just dumping stuff out of the end. I know it's not all built in all the places, but I think that's taking the mickey a bit. I think they need to get the pipeline engineers out into the field to have a look at that. Because that's not how pipelines work. Also, so obviously it's very smooth here, but if you look on the map, it's lots of little bits. Because they don't know how to just rotate the asset. Just tilt it down a bit. No? It's a weird one. Grind it out. Oh yeah, where's my my snowboard? Come on, little truck. Yeah. Where up? There's the watchtower. All that just because I haven't fixed the pipeline yet. Oh my god, the snow is bright. The albedo is real. Oh no, I think there's a task there actually. Alright. Another 500 meters. Alright, have a gentle roll down this hill. Oh, I might just go down that snowbank. There's a task at the sawmill. Yeah, I think it's one of the two. What good's the bloody watchtower then? Watchtower doesn't reveal anything. Well, apart from the fact it reveals that I just have to go further. Yeah, it really is, Tack. It's awful. So I'm avoiding going there as much as possible. Login was hard enough in Michigan. So we avoid it where we can. I think there's actually a trailer with like wooden planks in it and stuff at one of these points. You know, in the way they'll have a bridge or a roadblock mission and the cargo is in the map somewhere. I suppose in the future people are going to ask me, so what's your favourite scout? And I'm going to have to tell them it's the International Transtar 4070A. It's a great scout. Try and get across here rather than in the deep stuff. Oh, that was a bit close for comfort. Oh, the lumber mill's just there. So that'd be a quick detour. Yeah, yeah. It's so off camber that logging here found out that the physics model only has the long logs attached to the front. Yeah, I've had that where the logs have fallen out of the rear frame and delivered them, dragging them next to the trailer. You're like, ta-da! Just... There's the task. And you get sod all money for it as well. Can I just plow through this tree? Yeah. But before the Season 3 update, you had pretty much, apart from that task, you had no reason to come out here. Not really. It was easier to go elsewhere. I'm not a fan of hauling logs anywhere. As long as if there's a road involved, I'm not too fussed, but or just bang them all in a sideboard trailer. Here we go. Race suspension for the twin steer. Yeah, okay. So it's a trailer with metal beams in it, but no task. Not that I really needed the 30 XP. Let's have a quick looky at the map. I don't think there's anything else along here. I should get that. Three bricks to the sawmill. Oh. Ooh, I think I'd have to come that way. I'd have to come that way anyway, because that brick is there. Grab all three in one. I haven't actually been in there. Everywhere else. Oh yeah, I should probably look at weather forecast. I bet it's gonna be like race up the mountain. Right, so one more recovery. And I'll drive there. Oh, I think there's an upgrade along this bank as well. Into there. And into there. That way I've got... We'll do it in the Ford. We'll get some speed going. There we go. Speedo on the right. Revs on the left. Sixth gear, seventh gear. Damage. I'm supposed to turn. At least I can get the damage fixed. You don't really see these repair areas much outside of Alaska. There's loads of them. Oh, corner. Oh, that's not going to be good. Oh, 20 engine damage. Apparently, I'm just doing 25 right now. Ooh. Hit the snow. Which truck, King Tut? Which truck's not good to raise? Right, there's a loading bay in here. Oh, and a big mud pit at the door. Let's drive over these barrels. Say I went barreling through. Haha! Right. Oh no! What's my favorite truck? Out of, well, are there like 100 of them now? As of 73210. pretty good at everything. And it's got 10-wheel drive and 6-wheel steer. I'm basically just doing 15 all the time according to the speedo. I think the speedo's broken. Oh yeah, you do have to go past it. Alright, let's see how muddy it is in here. It's okay. Weather forecast. Oh my god. Wait, do you have to tow the service trailer? What? Oh, the twin steer. I wonder if you're, I don't know, are you a little bit behind, King Tut? The twin steer is fine to raise as long as you use the AWD, like the wider tires. I don't have any issues with it raised. Well, I think we've done quite a lot there. This is going to be awful. Do you actually have to drive the service trailer to the 3 points? One of which is up a mountain. It's like over... What? It's like over there. Huh. Oh, and it's... I'm gonna have like no power either. Well, I think on that note, that's where I'm gonna end things. We've done what we started at 22%. We're now on 34% for Alaska, which is pretty good going. Now got over half of the watchtowers and a third of the upgrades. So yeah, we did quite a lot there. Not saying I did all of this in one go, because that's not what's been done actually. Only the ones that have ticks. But you know what I mean. Lots of Fords. So yeah, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Make sure to tune in next week, where I'll probably focus mostly on Mountain River instead, and then we'll run around doing all like the contracts and stuff. So have a great week. Enjoy the Let's Play videos coming later this week, and I'll see you next Monday. So bye bye.